When you begin dating online, you'll quickly notice that there are a few norms that people adhere to or follow that you should be aware of. So, here are some norms that happen when you are trying to date online. Um, just like in real life, it's not really standard for men to be extremely forward about their sexual interests. So if you start off by sending a woman a message that shows you're really interested in sex, chances are she's not going to reply back. So that's kind of like, unless you are on a site in which it's specifically for hooking up, it's just something you don't really do on like Match.com, eHarmony, OkCupid, that kind of stuff. Um, there are some fake profiles out there, so you have to be careful. This is a given on any dating site, and there's different reasons for that. There's actually a phenomenon known as catfishing, and there's an entire MTV show that surrounds that shows real life examples of people that have been tricked online. Somebody that is lying about who they really are, and sometimes it's to try to get you to go on their site. So, for instance, there are women out there that are like cam girls, which means they do amateur porn, and they have a link on their site, and they're pretty, they want to talk to you, but it's just to get you to subscribe to their porn channel. And sometimes people of the other gender can pose as women to talk to a man and flirt with a man to see what it's like to kind of test the waters if they're questioning their sexual orientation. So this has happened many times as well. You have to be mindful of catfishing, and that's why I recommend that by like the third or fourth day you're talking online, at least, you arrange to have a phone call or meet up in person. Otherwise, you can find yourself getting attached to someone that's posing as something else. Another norm is to have a profile picture. So I don't understand why lots of guys online don't have a profile picture of themselves, or they have it like of something else, an object that they feel represents them. You don't want to do this. You're not going to get any responses. It doesn't matter if you're self-conscious about the way you look. You have to present yourself as who you are, and that's the only way you're going to find somebody and have a conversation that could lead to a relationship. So you have to have a profile picture, preferably 2 or 3. Also, it's kind of a norm with online dating that even if you send lots of messages, you're going to probably not get lots of responses. It's just how it is. Sometimes women will make a dating profile and then kind of forget about it. I've done that in the past. I've made a profile, had it up there, and then I've gotten busy with work and I didn't log back in for like 2 weeks, and I would see messages where somebody would say like, hello, and then I wouldn't reply. So 3 days later, they'd send another message and another message. It wasn't that I was ignoring them. It's that I wasn't even online. And so what's cool is that lots of online dating sites do have a feature where they let you see when the person was last online. So you could see if they're like avoiding you, or if it's that they just haven't been on, so that's why they haven't replied. And then another norm that I think more people should pay attention to, which is it can create an awkward situation if you don't do this, is if you do end up meeting somebody online and you go on 3 or 4 dates and you still have your online dating profile up, it can kind of be seen as offensive to the other person, or like you don't take the other person seriously. At least that's how many women would take it. So I think after you've gone on 3 or 4 dates and it's kind of maybe obvious to you or the both of you that you might get into something more serious, you should take down your profile as a courtesy to the other person. And if they haven't done so already, maybe ask them to do the same. And believe it or not, having that conversation will actually kind of tell you like the status of where you two are. Like if she seems hesitant to take down her profile, you can kind of gauge her seriousness with you. So I hope that these facts about the new world of online dating have given you some insight, and I wish you the best of luck.